Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and this is Eddie Marcus again. Now, I've spoken to you earlier today, but I've got another fantastic thought, and I want to share that thought with you as well. You know, it has been a practice of the powers that be, the powers that manipulate the governments of the world, to flex their muscles every now and then and speed up their aggression to possess other riches of the earth that they might not have control of at the present. And they do this by messing with the economies of the world. They cause all kinds of inflation when there should be or deflation when there should be nothing working on the balance. And they do this in most cases where people find that there's going to be these kinds of crises. They have a run on the bank and they want to get all that money out, and yet the money is not available for them to get out, and so the powers that be are hoping that chaos break loose and terror in the streets, and then they could potentially move in with their force and control you as they see fit, and at the same time stripping away more of your what you have called self-engaged powers until they bring you to a point where they can lead you back in society at a lesser level of what you might have thought was great before. And this is what goes on around the world, and it's just a process. It's continuous, and its purpose is to do just what I just said. But there are others who are out there on cyberspace, and they're making us who might be seeking awareness aware. And they're telling us the things that are happening, but so many of them are asking you to prepare for that eventful day by purchasing certain kinds of goods, and they are selling certain kinds of goods and all of these different kinds of things, and telling you about going underground and how to protect yourselves, and telling those who got guns to be ready to use them, so on and so forth. But they are not telling you the smooth and the easy, loving kind of way. What they are telling you are expressions that they've learned from a society absent of the spirit of love. Now, in the spirit of love, what actually would happen at the time that these powers decide to mess with your money, they're basically saying that now they're just going to show you, make you get a different look at where the power is, because you got to bend a little bit deeper. But this is also the opportunity for the spirit of love to stand. And if the spirit of love was speaking to you at a time, at a moment like that, and giving you warning at a moment like this, it would say, when that happens, do not run on the banks, do not terrorize one another, but be bigger than that, be smarter than that, be wiser than that. And in achieving these adjectives, ladies and gentlemen, what you would actually do is keep working. Keep right on working, as if though everything is fine. But you might even look up, because things are changing now. Things are going to be different. And you're playing a major role in it. So whatever job you got, wherever it is, keep working. Keep creating. Keep developing. Keep building. Keep experimenting. Keep extracting. Keep delivering. Keep life going, and recognize the power that you have. Because when they controlled what you could get, when you can get it, based upon the money that they used to control you with, now that's been eliminated, and you have the freedom of your choice. The goods and services are constantly being made, and when you want them is when you get them, the goods and services, when you want them, and this is when you get them. But it's bigger than that. It's much more beautiful than that, because now it opens the doors for those who have been unemployed, who got skills, and they're ready to dive into this process wherever their love is. The door is open to receive them, even though the positions might be filled. But what it does, it takes away that long time that people have to spend on the job, 8 hours. Maybe it reduces to 4 hours. And people can spend time doing other things with their family, or just growing, or observing life and enjoying life, because now others are engaged in where you don't have the skills. You know what you want. You can just go to the schools, register. You don't have to worry about tuition. You don't have to worry about fees. You're just worried about education and that you get the best education so that you can deliver the best that you can, because it's all coming back to you. It's all coming back to you. And that crook who knew that God would provide everything to you simply by getting you to look after one another, to care about one another, not to be selfish. That's God's way. And anything that you can imagine is yours. Now, this crooked one tells you you can be selfish. You don't have to depend on one another. Get some money. And then they got little different things that is hooked to getting the money. And they capture you and snatch you off the road of truth and life into the depths of darkness. Darkness meaning that you don't see life. You just see selfishness. And there you go. And now you've made laws and you penalizing people who are trying to do the same thing, survive as you were trying to do. And now you thought that was going to work. But this time they know better. They know that nothing belongs to you. The only reason you got possession of what you got possession of is because they did not know any better. You came to them with a deception and they accepted it, trusting that you would be fair. And now they got nothing, working from week to week, those who got jobs, to make sure that the bills are paid while your wealth is just running over the sky out through the moon. And you smiling and trying to hurt them more. And yet God says to them, to us, the people, not just of America, but the people of the world, is this: you are the power. The secret to your dream is coming together, recognizing those things that are coming amongst you and guaranteeing them to one another by indulging yourself in the creative process wherever your heart leads you. And watch love change the world. Don't get caught up. Money, economy messes up. Keep right on working. Smiling, knowing now that a new day is coming, that the spirit of love is rising. Bye-bye.